I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. Southerly winds keep our daytime highs 5 to 10 degrees warmer than normal in the mid-70s to the low 80s through the middle of next week. Off and on thunderstorms remain possible as waves of low pressure track east through the plains. Thunderstorms developing late today over western Kansas, track to the northeast. Right near a front over northern Nebraska, thunderstorms may develop and track to the southeast. Tomorrow, mostly dry before thunderstorms develop over southwest Nebraska late in the day and track to the northeast. A low-end marginal risk for severe activity is in place for central and western areas of Nebraska for today and tomorrow. Forecast models are trending lower with thunderstorm chances for the weekend. Most areas will be dry or see low rain amounts. Thunderstorm chances are a bit uncertain for early next week. Total rainfall for most areas through next Thursday morning should range between a half an inch to an inch and a half, possibly near 2 inches from the Sandhills to northeast Nebraska, and a trace to a half inch over far southwest Nebraska and western Kansas. In the long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures stay warmer than normal Tuesday through May 17th. Rainfall expected to be slightly above normal for the most part Tuesday through May 17th in Nebraska and Kansas. For soil temperatures, 4 inches down at 7 this morning. Most locations had soil temperatures in the low 50s. Soil temperatures were as low as the upper 40s in the Panhandle and northeast Nebraska. Soil temperatures are as warm as the mid-50s in much of central and southwest Kansas. Checking the regional drought monitor, most of Nebraska, including the South Central, Southeast, much of the Panhandle, and Cherry County are locked in moderate to severe drought. Coverage of extreme to exceptional drought increased 2 percentage points to 47% of Nebraska, to include the southwest to the Sandhills, much of the north central, northeast, and the southwest Panhandle. Kansas dropped 2 percentage points to 9% drought-free, with drought-free and abnormally dry areas in much of the northeast. Moderate to severe drought continues in north central to east central Kansas and the northwest corner. Coverage of extreme to exceptional drought increased 3 percentage points to 63% in Kansas and continues to include much of the west and south. Key weather factors in the markets include temperatures and rain chances on the rise for the U.S. and Canada, along with less rain for central Brazil. The rest of today, loosely organized rain and thunderstorms develop from the Pacific Northwest to the central and southern plains and the mid-south. This weekend, there will be a general northward shift in the rain activity, with heat building across the south central U.S. and the deep south. Sunday and early next week, temperatures could reach 90 or higher as far north as the central plains and mid-Mississippi Valley. Cool weather lingers across the northern U.S. 5-day rain totals could reach 1 to 2 inches or more from the eastern plains into the Mississippi and Tennessee valleys. In the central and southern plains, rain this week is likely to provide a limited benefit to wheat and early planted corn and soybeans. More rain is needed in Oklahoma and Texas, where more than half of the rangeland and pastures are rated very poor to poor. Towards the Midwest and northern plains, temperatures are gradually rising with improving conditions for planting. In central Brazil's second crop corn areas, a little more rain would help as most of the scattered rain skirts to the south through early next week. Southern Brazil is in better shape with increasing soil moisture for winter wheat. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.